Good evening. Happy Thursday night. We are back with some more Empire Total War. Continuing our Austrian campaign. I don't usually play as a landlocked country, but here we are. Um, Devotees will remember on Tuesday I was having some trouble because for some reason the campaign map decided to lock and just would not move. And I tried playing around with the save editor, but whatever one people were really excited about like 7 years ago doesn't seem to work all that well anymore. And it just became a bigger hassle than it was worth for me. So I had to reload the game to I don't know, 1704 and play back up through to get to where I was. However, we're pretty much right this in the same place at around the same time. Moldavia has fallen. It's mine. I'm about to research a couple tech that I would have had. The war with Hanover is on, but their puny army was crushed again. Still at war with what's left of Prussia, but the Polish have been giving them the business, so this is pretty much where we were. And at least I have a working campaign map. Maybe it'll lock up again, I don't know. But I tried to muscle ahead with that older save file, and it was unplayable. It really was. So yeah. Oh. All right. Let's see here. Hope you're all having a lovely Thursday night. I went to see my son's daycare for the first time. Because he's now old enough. We're going to be putting him in daycare a couple days a week. And it was awful. Not the daycare. The daycare was awesome. But just, he's growing up, it's a change. And it's exciting and hard, to see. Especially because he was like so thrilled and didn't need us and was like, okay, you can leave, and wanted to like go see all the toys and everything. And was like wanted to see all the other kids, and that was really sweet. But also I was like, I know in 2 weeks when I take him for his first like actual day, I'm gonna be having a hard time. Oh no, I'm so sorry. My terrible timing. I'm sorry, Wawa. The recording will be up for you. Oh gosh, ouch. Why are they hurting me so? Alright, Castaway Mariner. There was an enemy raid. Some intellectual advances hit, so let's deal with those. Ugh, Magdeburg's is stuck. You too. Yeah, let's get some basic steam pump going. Workers are on strike. That's fine. You can be on strike. We'll sort this out. Now. It's okay. It could be better. Ugh. My lack of overseas trade is killing me presently. Like, look at that. Look at that price for ivory. That's stupid good. France is unfriendly to me. United Provinces is friendly. Still allied with Hanover, though. Persia's indifferent. Portugal's indifferent. Savoy is friendly. Worth a shot. Alright. What? Okay, what am I even supposed to conquer here? I gotta have Venice. I gotta have there, and I need basically chunks of Germany. Okay. And once I have that, everything else is gravy. Okay, I can get that done. I only hold 3 of my 8 victory conditions. We're working on it. We're working on it. That's not so good. That's even worse. Oh, my irregulars. They're like one of the better things I can get as Austria. My Austrian line infantry is just not great. Okay. I need more technological advances. In the meantime, I just need a bigger army. If I'm going to try and wrest... If I'm going to wrest this away from the Ottomans, I just need more warm bodies to make sure that this works. So... Another artillery piece would not hurt. And I definitely am going to need more actual line infantry. I wouldn't say no to having an extra bit of irregulars, because that's what my people do. We'll cobble together an army yet. You wait. You watch. This is going to happen. And there's recruitment of other things that I just don't have. Jaegers. I don't have light infantry doctrine. And I won't for a while, but that's okay. Because once I do have it, Jaegers. My, oh my. Alright, the army. Oh, I want to teach them a fearsome lesson in slaughter, but I'm a little busy pacifying the Germanic peoples. Okay, okay. So Streamlabs and I are having a tiny fight, as in I'm frustrated with a feature of theirs and they don't know I exist. This is twice I've gotten a sub, which thank you, by the way. I'm super humbled that anyone would sub to my channel. It's really supportive and nice. But it's not sending that information over to Streamlabs. So there's no pop-up. It doesn't show up in my list of recent events. I had to manually update my sub goal tracker. And so, that stinks because I want to be, I'm a small streamer and I really, really benefit from people subbing to me. And I'd love to be able to acknowledge that in real time and show genuine appreciation. And I can't when it doesn't upload. So I don't know why. This is the second time this has happened. Yeah, strange. Oh, peace treaty. I'm not paying you anything. Get out of here.
Rioting has broken out in this region as the lower orders have become too unhappy. You must either appease the rioters by lowering taxes or send in the troops to put them down. Whatever you do, act quickly before the riot becomes a rebellion.
Oh, good. My guy died. Construction report. Tenant farms. Good. Good. Recruitment report. Yes. And agent executed. Whoops. Easy come, easy go. Because I didn't pay anything for him. I don't have a single rake. That's so weird. As anyone who's played board games with me will tell you, I'm such an underhanded, duplicitous soul. Ah! Alright, got my army. Looks like the Ottomans are gathering something of an army at Bulgaria. We'll liberate Bulgaria, and then it is on to Constantinople. Now, you...
Wir werden gewinnen! Niemand wird uns besiegen.
That's a lot more dead than I would have thought for an army that had no artillery.
Truppen, vorwärts!
And costs a pretty penny to repair. Oh god, now what? Where is my...
Sir! Marsch!
Where's my drop down that shows me what's going on underneath the buildings? Oh, these bugs. Rotate, 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 toggle, toggle. Strafe left, strafe right. Intelligent zoom. Toggle character movement specs. Toggle labels. Oh, there what they are. That's one of the controls I use in OBS to switch between my title screen and the game screen. And in doing so, I shut off one of the key pieces of information I need. Yay! Alright. So I just smashed the Hanoverian army again and drove them out. Costly, but I got cash. I can afford it. Alright, I'll recruit 2 more line infantry. Let's beef up this army a little bit. And then, let's go rescue Bulgaria. And by rescue, I mean annex. All the world is enthralled to Austria. Oh, wow, they can travel a really far distance. That's fantastic. The Ottoman Empire strikes back. That's fine. Come deeper into Austria. It'll only be your doom. Thank you, Sweden, for freeing that stupid blockade of my port. It's about time somebody did it. That pirate fleet is huge.
Rebellions grow in strength over time, the more they're left unchecked.
Ring
Always
bayonet.
act quickly in these instances, otherwise the uprising may capture a region.
Morocco is gone.
Alles bereit machen! Der Sieg wird unser sein! Wir triumphieren! Sir!
Oh, this is going
Macht
on.
sie nieder! Wir sind mächtig und unbesiegt! Vorwärts für Krone und Vaterland! Alles bereit machen! Eure Befehle, Majestät? Bereit machen! Vorwärts! Vorwärts für Krone und Vaterland! miss you now.
Continue to convert that to Catholicism. Thank you. Three. Five. Alright, good. Better. Better. Not good by any stretch, but, you know, better. Oh, nice. Get a little extra trade from Portugal going. Yay! Beautiful. Just calm it down, all right? Get it under control. That's an even worse payment than last time. No.
Rioting has broken out in this region as the lower orders have become too unhappy. You must either appease the rioters by lowering taxes or send in the troops to put them down. Whatever you do, act quickly before the riot becomes a rebellion.
Oh my gosh, this region just utterly refuses to be happy. Reminds me. Leopold first. Who are my ministers? Here looks okay. Plus one for Navy, plus management. Plus one to management. Four. He could get me to a 5. Nice. All right. There you go. It's always nice to offer up a sacrificial head, a sign to the people that you get it. You are listening.
Die Flagge! Marsch! Bereit machen und Befehl erwarten! Eure Befehle, Majestät?
Yeah. Let's get some mines to work here. Wow. Central Europe is going to be putting out the goods. Alright. Got all my mines. Everything's broken out, huh? You don't say. You're perpetually unhappy. The Ottomans up to this time.
Rebellions grow in strength over time. The more they're
Why the
left
heck is rebelling now?
always act quickly in these instances, otherwise the uprising may capture a region.
Oh, of course. Good God.
Wir werden gewinnen! Tugend und Tapferkeit sind unbesiegbar. Marsch!
Let me see here. What I'd like to do is upgrade these militias into proper line infantry. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Russia and Prussia. Oh, poor Prussia. Just can't get a break. Yee.
Hallo? Bereit machen! Marsch! Warten auf weitere Befehle! Zu den Waffen! Lasst das Schlachtsignal ertönen! Zu den Waffen!
Oh yeah, the army is still
Sie
there.
sind in der Falle!
Just couldn't see it from that angle.
Auf
Oh well,
Position!
at least he retreated back over here where I can use him. Oh, I love it.
Euer
Hi,
Majestät.
welcome. You two stay there. There. Constructing a nice palace. It's fine. I'm gonna force Bulgaria to surrender, and then we're gonna march back here. Should I start building an Austrian trade fleet? Feels weird. Send that out to sail the ocean blue. Yeah, that's fine. Sneak a little extra in there. Look down a feeling. Do, 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 do. Right there. I see you, Ottomans. See what you're about. It's very naughty business. Crimea. Just of all the times that you could be doing what you're doing. Also, when did the Barbary states change their flag? They were black and, like, gray. And this red and gold looks slick, but I don't recognize it. Yes, peace, fine. Leave my shipping alone. Haha, Serbia broke out into a rebellion.
Niemand wird uns besiegen.
Rioting has broken out in this region as the lower orders have become too unhappy. You must either appease the rioters,
So
by lowering
Tartars
taxes,
and
or send
whatever
in
the
the
heck these
troops
are.
to
Oh,
put them
Cossack
down.
line infantry.
Whatever you do,
Ugh.
act quickly before the riot becomes a rebellion.
Prussia and Sweden. States, my recruitment report. Workers are on strike again.
Vorwärts! Marsch! Vorwärts! Vorwärts! Bereit machen! Sir!
Two more guys are on their way.
Marsch!
And this army will be nothing but professionals. I mean, some provincial cavalry, but, you know, it's fine. Ah, you know what? Fine. Build the stupid walls. Just, you know, Germany, this is your future. Accept it. You are and always will be mine.
Sir! Bereit für Befehle! Vorwärts! Marsch!
Serbian rebels.
Sir! Bereit machen zur Schlacht! Belagerung wird beendet!
Question is, if the rebels take it, am I going to have to then take it back from the rebels? The Barbary states are a republic? Have they always been a republic? Do I just not pay enough attention when I play this game? Okay, good. Now I don't have to worry about them being in my land anymore. These two are angry because... I mean, I hate to do it, but I think I gotta do it. I'm gonna lower class taxes. It cuts into my income a little, but, you know, it also will help with some of this. Just, ugh. It's fine. I can deal with it. I can deal with it. Easily captured. Bulgaria is mine. One step closer to Istanbul. I have to get Serbia back, but then we're moving on. Brandenburg is finally done being mad at me. Just looking for any places that I made tax exempt that might need. Nope. The only ones who are the ones who ought to be. So if it's here, it's -4. It's -2. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Start working on that. We're going to generate more revenue from other activities anyway. So let's lower taxes on the poorest of our citizens and see if that can. Subjects under the king. And see if that doesn't make a difference. I'm thirsty tonight. Yeah, march home.
Rebellions grow in strength over time. The more they
Oh,
act
for
on
the
change.
love of God.
Always act quickly in these instances.
I don't...
Otherwise, the uprising may capture.
Did they make an update to the game? I don't remember there being this many damn revolts and uprisings. This is driving me crazy. Ridiculous number of soldiers being completely tied down. And now, when I want to get Serbia back, I have to think about losing Moldavia. Ugh, I'd rather have Serbia.
Auf die Schlacht vorbereiten! Los! Marsch! Sir! Lasst das Schlachtsignal ertönen!
I mean, I'm not going to put any money here because these dum-dums are going to come up here and recapture it. And around we go. The dance begins again. Let's just make peace with your lot here, people. Ugh. Yeah, Weismar. What this really needs is... Okay, there's like several new towns that can still be created. What this place really needs is some happiness buildings.
Gottes Wille geschehe.
Sir, eure Befehle? Weitere Befehle? Sieg! Angriff! Bereit machen und Befehl abwarten!
Look at all those mines! Look at all those mines! It's a thing of beauty. Make some repairs. Make some repairs. Get my stuff back in order, and then... Alright, good. I'm glad I... Wow, that one's gonna cost a fortune. Glad I sent my peoples on ahead. The sooner I begin this, the sooner I can move on to the next thing. Such as getting back Moldavia after I'm about to lose it. Which reminds me, just get this army going. It was in Silesia to guard against Prussian incursions, but Prussia has been pushed so far back that I think I'm okay. So let's just get that out of here.
Linke Seite, Marsch! Bataillone bereit! Sir! Truppen, vorwärts!
Teehee, damaged your ironworks. Yeah, you wanna play petty games? I can be petty. I can be very petty. start something with me. We're gonna find out, Hanover. Ugh, I need to double check my objectives, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go to war with Poland at some point, which is a bummer because we've been largely ignoring each other, and I like it that way. Because their military seems like it's working just fine this game.
Rioting
There
has
it
broken
is.
out in this region
So glad I
as the
spent all that
low
money to
orders
get
have
all
become
that
too
stuff
unhappy.
under control.
You must
And then
either
they
appease the
rioted and
rioters by
burned down the
lowering
building that
taxes,
makes them happy.
or
Like, sometimes that just tickles me. Really, really just like, oh, great. So you took out the building that was fixing the problem you had.
Euer Majestät. Vorwärts! Marsch! Männer, für Krone und Vaterland! Bereit machen! Malot! Die Flagge! Eure Befehle, Majestät?
Hungarian Grenadiers, that's nice. I'd love to know where I'm getting those from. Alright, this army will retake and garrison these territories while this one presses onwards. Because I don't want to lose any of my momentum. I've already dithered too much here, putting down pointless rebellions. The Germans aren't happy. The Moldavian Muslims aren't happy. Seems nobody wants to be ruled by Austria. But I gotta say, it's a good life. Oh my. Whatever the Ottomans are doing is definitely making my poor processor have to think. I'm gonna wait for the blue screen of death here in a second. Oh, alright. It powered through. I don't know what they're doing, but I kind of expected that to be the end of it. Wow, they can walk a really, really, really far. Like that's really far distance that they are able to cover.
Rebellions grow in strength over time, the more they're left unchecked. Always act quickly in these instances, otherwise the uprising may capture a region.
Coaching in, no question. Enemy raid, construction report, right. Let's get more going. Oh, good. Can you believe it? A rebellion. I'm gonna squeeze you people to pay for the cost of your own rebellion.
Bereit machen und Befehl erwarten. Vorwärts für Krone und Vaterland! Macht sie nieder!
You know, I'm tired of having to pay because the AI is making questionable choices. The enemy has no artillery. 2 of them are walking around with pikes. This should be a slam dunk. Like, I should not be suffering casualties of any appreciable amount here. All right. Ooh, we got some hills. Let's just go right ahead. We go ahead and put these dudes. Nice. You hang back. Double cavalry on the left, 1 on the right. And they are in range of my guns, which means probably come to me. Yep. Or else risk just getting blasted at the entire time. You come here. You can take over command of the horse on the left. I'm gonna be happier if I can push. They're gonna move forward and really take advantage of that beautiful stone wall. And I can't say I blame them. I'm gonna redeploy a little bit. If I can get closer, I think I can crest this hill and then really start to put some shot into them. And around there. Everyone else get ready. Guns will arrive in due time. bit better. Come on. Hit him. Oh! Wow, that went right down that rank. That was awful. That gun's in a terrible position. What are you going to do? The rest of these are doing just fine. Pikeman. Hungarian rebels, militia. Blast. They're confident but tired. And pikemen. There's nothing but pikemen out here. I'm gonna come out and have my irregulars just start peppering them. When the time is right, we'll have everyone else get involved. Swing out the right flank a little bit here. I'm gonna bring the guns a little bit more forward. Yay! Shoot at the pikemen! Just fantastic. Catch these pikemen in a crossfire. They've come out here to the middle of nowhere for some reason, and it's time for them to panic. Whoa. Stop. Deal with them. Come on, artillery, now's the time for you to kick in. Said I didn't want to have, needless casualties, but, here I am. I'm getting a couple of my guys killed. And now that the pikemen are basically on the route, let's get the cavalry involved in busting up some flanks. Let me think, is this my Austerlists? No. No, it is not. That's alright, I hadn't flexed my Austrian muscles in a little bit, so just trying to remind myself what my damn army can do. They're busy chasing people down. And this last stand of Bulgarian rebels here. Oh god, I think my cannonball just took out some of my own guys.
Attacking pikemen or bayonet-equipped infantry in the flank.
Where the heck did that guy come from? I hadn't seen a pop-up in ages from that dude. Hey, finally got their general. I'm kind of shocked the enemy didn't fall back and, like, use some of those buildings. I mean, I could have blasted them clean out of the buildings, but still.
Linke Seite, Marsch! Verfolgt die!
Okay, good. I've already done that. Already busted a rebellion up in there. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Hmm. Oh, interesting. This will pull their garrison out of the city. Okay. I'm interested in trying that fight. I gotta be a little bit more careful this time, but... Because if I can crush the army in the city, I could walk in and take Hanover. Shore that up. And then free up that army for, I don't know, more garrison duty. Two guys in reserve behind the artillery so that they can respond to threats as they develop. We're going to keep the long-range irregulars on the flanks. And flanking them will be... Yeah. It's a pretty standard battle formation, but it works. The first shot of the battle. Oh my gosh, and I only killed 2 guys, and one of them was the enemy's general. I guess I killed 7 of these guys, but literally the unit I was aiming at, one of these 2 here on the ground is their general. Let's see. Is it him with his very nice hat? Or is it him with his wig? Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of hats, not a lot of wigs. So there he is. Oh, good night, sweet prince. I'll try to go as quickly as I can with the rest of your men. The first shot! I can't get over that. So they're definitely coming around the sides. And my guns are going to try and turn far enough that they're going to end up blasting each other. Let's see. You know what? Just shoot straight up the middle for now. Whoa, whoa. Square buckled a little bit, but a ton of them died in the process. Come on. Set up the square. Set up the square. Okay, so Hanover's decided they're just going to go for it. Right up the center, huh? Unsquare. Can't unsquare over here yet. There's still horsemen about and they're naughty. But I can snipe at some of their chosen protectors. Alright, you guys fight in the woods. Come on, artillery, get reloaded. Close range canister shot. They're sitting out there. Oh, why don't you guys get set up and see if you can't shoot some cavalry for me? Wow, those poor irregulars got brutalized. You missed your shot. Thanks for the incredible delays. What? Let's just double time some more men to that side of the battle. Square is getting it done. They're shattered. Come back and get on the flanks. Come on, turn the guns, turn the guns, turn the guns, turn the guns, turn the guns. Turn the guns. And that unit's completely gone. Right. These guys have basically dead sprinted the whole way to get here. Overlapping fields of fire. Be happier if you guys would put some canister shot into these guys who are walking right up to you. Better, better. Music in this game is pretty fantastic, and yes, very intense. Hey, stop that. I didn't realize they were just sitting there pecking away at my cavalry. Ow. That hurts. Oh gosh, that's going to take 1,000 years. Just general pursuit on the right. Don't give them any opportunity to reform or get their act back together. Now it's payback time. We're going to begin to chase these guys down. Alright, same orders. General pursuit all along the line. No opportunity to breathe. No fresh air. Go, 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 go! Chase them clean off the field. They're still sort of in it. Not for long. Sorry to my first regiment of horse. I didn't realize you guys were getting pecked at quite so much as you were. Here you go, General. Get in there and start chopping up the guys who are retreating. I mean, capturing them for parole, honorably. That's right. Shattered. Shattered. Broken. Shattered. There we go. Now we're seeing some. Alright, now the chopping begins. I know you're tired, but you're winning. I like that my general delayed them enough that the infantry caught back up. The few that make it back to Hanover are only being allowed to leave so that they can spread the story of what happens when you enter my land. Alright, that's enough. Close victory? Are you kidding me? That was a rout. Yeah, close victory. What is that? Like an 80% casualty rate for them?
Marsch! Sir!
Gosh, this is still that same turn.
Eure Befehle, Majestät? Lasst das Schlachtsignal ertönen!
Oh, to heck with this.
Stärke und Ehre!
Yep, there. There. Now. Where am I? Next turn, I'll have to pay to repair the Royal Palace. I still gotta pay to repair the stupid cottage. But Hanover screwed up. They let me draw them out of their city, and then we got them. And Mish, thank you for using your Twitch Prime sub to subscribe. I really appreciate the support. Oh, I think Poland's continuing to beat the ever-living crap out of Prussia. I mean, you love to see it. Every time I get to the Ottomans, it gets, like, really janky. I wonder what the Ottomans are doing that's causing so much, Until I freshly shaved today, I'm, like, super reflective in the light. as I sit here waiting for my computer to process the turn from a game that was made in 2009. There we go. I wonder why the Ottoman turn is so resource heavy. It's like it takes it forever. It's not even rendering anything. Like there's nothing on the screen. It just sits and seems to really think. Oh my gosh, I hate everything about this game sometimes. Like, I slaughtered that rebellion, and he gets to just... he gets to just waltz in. Oh.
Luftlinie bilden!
Oh. Alright. Gosh. Oh, that is just some... That wasn't what I necessarily wanted you to be working. There. Why are you so perpetually unhappy? Alright, so I just got to get them a little bit caught up. Up to 44% Catholicism. Stettin. Resistance to foreign occupation. Still don't think of themselves as Austrian yet. They will. The fact that I'm not collecting any wealth from this region sucks. But there's going to be a rebellion, and if I'm not careful, I gotta be ready to deal with that. Also, I did turn down lower class taxes, right? Like, yeah, okay. It went way too far. Alright, I'm gonna reacquire this. And then I think my main army here is gonna then push on and grab the real prize, which is Istanbul. It's been a lot of pointless back and forth over the last hour and a half, and I apologize for that, oh loyal viewers, but the game decided it wanted to get fresh with its rebellions. It's funny because I've been playing a different game as Spain, another empire I never play as. But I'm curious because, right, like by the time you get to the 18th century, Spain is definitely on the decline, right? The last Habsburg male, is Yi. He's not great. And then you get the War of Spanish Succession. Right, the French successfully put a member of their dynasty on the throne. So you get a Bourbon, and it's the end of the Spanish Habsburgs. And then it's not that much later that you get the end of the Austrian Habsburgs, and it's a whole thing. But, I don't know. They're still powerful, Yes, the empire's on the decline by that era, but all that wealth and the prestige from like the 15th, end of the 15th into the 16th century is still there. 17th is very much like the Dutch time. Um, but, you can't count Spain out. And so that's why I wanted to play as
Rioting's
them.
to
And I've
open
actually
out in
been
this
really,
region as the
really
lower
enjoying
orders
it.
have become too
Um,
unhappy.
there's
You must
a
either
lot of
appease the
opportunities for
rioters by
overseas
lowering
expansion
taxes
in
or
the
send
New
in the troops
World.
to put them down.
Stop talking. If you tell me about one more fucking riot, I'm gonna reach through the screen and just pop out your little avatar. Oh, yeah, a lot of opportunities to expand in the New World, which has a lot of nice diversification of things that your people want back in Europe. So that's nice. Hanover. And Hanover's got those really nice walls. Take half the army back to Germany before I lose my mind. Pueblo is gone, Crimean Khanate is gone, and workers riot at the Brandenburg. They went and they trashed the local college. Cuxhaven. That one. Alright.
Yes, sir. Schlachtlinie bilden! Sieg! Lasst das Schlachtsignal ertönen!
There we go. Now we're finally back to the pretty much territorial borders we had last time. You. I want to peek at what I'm up against here. Oh, alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. They got a couple, whoa, a bunch of camels. Camels and Tartars. More camels and Tartars. Okay. So a very cavalry heavy army, but that's alright. Because I at least have ring bayonets. So every musket, a spear. Which is good for keeping away things that want to trample me. Feel a little bit happier. I have a little bit more. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Oh, Hungary. There we go. Some grenadiers. And Uhlans. Lancer cap. Hungarian Hussars. Actually, I read they're like some of the best in the game. It'd take them a couple turns to get down there. Something to think about. Something to think about for later. Disarm really 1, 2, 3. I got guns. I got guns. Okay. We'll pull in a couple more bits of reinforcements here, and then we'll go on the offensive. Austria will get Istanbul. And then we'll see from there, maybe Athens. But other than that, I think I'd rather make peace with the Turks and turn my attention back towards the territories I actually need. Where you going, Venice, my friend?
Rebellions grow in strength over time.
Oh, that was
when
quick.
left unchecked. Always act quickly in these instances, otherwise the uprising may capture a region.
Vorwärts für Krone und Vaterland! Vorwärts für Krone und Vaterland!
Good. Good, because my treasury will really benefit from that extra cash. Whew. 8%. Catholicism, 10%. Okay. There we go. Biggest concern I have is basically this one here. Force him to attack me. I'll have the advantage on the defensive. Also, if one more fly ends up in my house, I'm gonna lose my mind. There we go. Sorry about that. He strayed too close to the sun. All right. Ah, Catholic missionary. Nice. I've got a place for you. Come on down this way.
Ich raste. Selbst der Glaube kann
Ballon? Sonst noch etwas? Linke Seite, Marsch!
He's got me almost 2-1 on foot, but I've got the artillery. Yes, good. Get that. Everything causes clamor for reform. Yeah. Sorry, you're an empire. I'm the king. This is just how it's gonna be. Don't like it? You have no recourse. Haha. There we go. Ooh, 16. Well, huzzah. Let's get the proper artillery and infantry schools upgraded. Wow, they are pulling in everybody. Oh, please, please do. Yes, come into my lands. Let's dance the dance of life. I would much rather pick off your armies one by one than have to deal with them clustered around your capital. That sounds way better. Alright. Oh, Westphalia is going to have it out with the Dutch, I see. No concern of mine. There's no reason I shouldn't win this, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it hurt, but... Hey! Oh, wait, actually, that was a success. Haha! Victory is mine. Finish off the rebels. Yeah. Just get back, re-garrison the community. We will get it done. And as for you, hello.
Wir sind mächtig und unbesiegt. Männer, vorwärts! Linke Seite, Marsch!
All that's left is a couple badly beat up units, which might potentially make it there before I can get there. This game, I swear to God, just all the places he could withdraw, he got to retreat all that way. Okay. Sure. France is unfriendly, but Russia's indifferent. You want to trade? Yay! More cash in my pocket. So, boy, friendly. Can I keep this going? How dare you, sir? Ah, yes, that's right. Protectorate of Prussia. Ah. It's a shame, really. Alright, let's see what nonsense you're going to spring on me. These guys are probably going to come in here and take this from me, causing me to have to retake it again for like the 6th time. It's fine. It's a backwater. It doesn't generate a lot of money. It's not worth my attention. And yet, I can't leave it alone. I like order in my lands. Wow, they're pulling in everybody. And it's all like 1,000. Oh, there they go. Now they're creating an actual army. I think I'm going to have to do the same thing. I'm going to have to pull them out of the city, which is going to be hard because it makes me be the one on the attack. But if all they're doing is running around with a bunch of, nomads, that's what pike squares are for. And by pike, I definitely mean bayonet squares, right? Form square, make them charge me, or get blasted by cannon. Those are the options here. Wow, they didn't take it. I'm shocked.
Vermeint sie! Unerschrocken, unbesiegt! Malot! Warten auf weitere Befehle! Bereit machen und Befehl erwarten!
Gosh, almost. Almost. It's almost back under control. Ah. 24-pound howitzers? Wow. Okay. Methinks they're a little more advanced than me in that regards. Holy crap. I do not have those. I'm still 2 turns out from having 12-pound howitzers. Still, that's a really tempting target to attack, to force them to come to me. Unless I besiege the city, in which case they have to attack, or risk... Damn it, they could grow stronger. Ah! I'm going to second guess myself. Be happier if everyone was at full strength, but...
Yes, sir! Zu den Waffen!
We're gonna give this a try. Let's see. This is what we came for. I never play as Austria, so we're gonna give this a go. And see if we can't capture Istanbul. Love to have my seasoned veterans involved in this, but they're busy keeping the Germanic folk happy. At least they're generating a ton of money for me. Ooh, yes, good. Get the lower classes happy. They need that happiness. 46 turns till the next one, huh? 30 towns, third till the next town. Right. 1 villages left. I've still got a bunch of towns that can be developed and new industries added to the empire. Alright. 1% Catholicism. Get to work. The Hungarian seminary has not produced any missionaries yet.
Feindliche Flotte, ahoi!
We're almost tied in terms of numbers of troops. I think this is going to be bloody and desperate, and I want to fight it. I think actually just going to have my guys form one big square. And, but at least, okay. I can make the terrain work in my advantage, at least. I can force them to come to me. Unless there's... Oh, is there like somewhere back here I would rather get to? Nice high ground I can use. It's over here. Sloping terrain. Interesting. Be able to react to what the enemy does. That means cavalry on the flanks. This position should help me limit getting outflanked. I actually want to use you guys as floaters. I'm going to fill in gaps as they open up. Maybe fire over the heads of some artillery. Ah. Oh gosh, okay, here they go. They know where I am. Let's see. There goes their artillery. Things that are in the fort are leaving. Reinforcements. The good news is they have a lot of ground to cover to get to me, and they have to attack and defeat me. I can just sit on the hill indefinitely. That counts as a win for me. But it looks like they are They're not going to come at me piecemeal. Looks like they're going to gather their full strength first. Although, I don't know. They're doing a lot of line rearranging. That's fine. I can maneuver. A little thicker because they're at the front. All right, let's see. See what you got going on. Gonna have to attack me eventually. Wonder if they're waiting for more reinforcements. I know they've got other people on the way. And who knows, maybe this like weird sort of bent. Oh, what the heck was that? I can hear my shark up there, Rosie the robot. She just sounded like she knocked over something. Well, almost a quarter of the time is, passed, and they're still not making much progress here. What on earth are they doing? Trying to get all their ducks in a row, I guess. Got a unit just kind of hanging out. That's the general. Alright. That's the unit that seized the initiative and attacked me. Oh, okay, I can go take a bathroom break. What do we got here? They've squandered 1/3 of their time. Is this a bug? Is there like a flat? I feel like. Oh my gosh. I feel like you and Shu or Shao at facing Cao Cao, right? Like it's waiting for the right time of day for the sun to be like just right, and then with his smaller army, he's gonna completely rout my forces. Boom. Right, he attacked me to break the siege. So the onus is on him. Into doing something interesting? Or did he start this and now the algorithm is like realizing that this is not a fight he thinks he can win? His time's almost half up. You guys don't know how to use the door? That lets me get in real close. Hello, fellas. Oh, there it goes. It finally snaps it. Like they're not even deploying their artillery. I was saying, my army shouldn't be too hidden. They should still be able to find me. Just start pummeling the fort. Artillery's got nothing better to do. Let's just start blasting away. Bouncing rounds off the fortress. Since I have no idea what's going on, I have to assume the AI's bugged. I mean, it's gotta be. But I'm afraid if I get too clever and try to, like, move my army and provoke it, they'll swamp me. Like, they have a lot of mounted troops. So my only play here is discipline, but I don't understand. Oh my gosh, when I put this on YouTube later, I should just take the music from Quest for Glory when you're working at the stables. It's about 30 seconds long, and and just condense this whole fight down to like a 30-second speed clip of just that music and me being like, "Oh, what is happening? Why won't they fight me?" 30 at 40%. Wow. You know, for being at maximum range, and I mean, they're really at maximum range. Those cannonballs keep bouncing and hitting the walls. I think I'm going to take out part of this fort before this battle's over. Yeah, it keeps a good chunk keeps hitting the indestructible part. tumbling down. Oh. Tumbling. Alright. Oh my gosh, this is just... 3/4 of their time is gone. I mean, if they're going to launch their... I mean, look, patience is a virtue. If they're, like, waiting for their moment... Come on. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh. Well, something happened at least. I'm the defender, right? Like, they have to... Yeah, there's no... Yeah, there's no flag in town square for me to seize. They have to be the ones to attack me. Alright. I mean, this is boring as hell, but let's run out this clock. I should go grab my my dumbbells or something. I can literally do anything right now. I should juggle, practice harmonica. I've been reading a really interesting book about Alexander the Great. I got that right here. Dr. Rom can tell me more. I've been really impressed with OBS lately. I was just looking at my thing here. Dropped frames for the entire stream. So that's almost 2 hours. 98. A whopping 98 frames. That's nothing, right? That's a joke. It's so few that it's officially 0.0% dropped frames. Which that wasn't always the case. I had a couple months where OBS was really struggling, and I don't know, I think something else on my PC must have been fighting with it for resources. Because, you know, I would stream basic games, and I would drop something like 30%, which was awful. I felt bad. But I don't know, lately it's been smooth as butter, so kudos to the people at OBS, because it's really nice. Oh, alright. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of them just sitting here. Something got bugged on their end. It had to have. I mean, is it these guys stuck at the door? Did I park my guys too far away and now they, like, can't see me? Oh, with 2 minutes left, I'm gonna have some of my cavalry go for a walk. There's 2 minutes left if they don't, like, do something here. I don't even think they have... Their guns aren't even set up to fire. We're fresh, confident. We're waltzing right up to the enemy and there's no consequences. I don't understand. Oh my gosh, because they didn't do anything? Oh, this just feels stupid. I would have much rather have fought that battle. I don't love that. I would have so much rather have fought that battle. And I wasn't gonna needlessly cost myself the victory, but like I just sat on my thumbs and I get handed the territory. Yeah, I don't love that. Do not like.
Rioting has broken out in this region as the lower orders
Oh
have
my
become too
gosh.
unhappy. You must either appease the rioters
And of
by
course, they
lowering
damaged
taxes,
the thing
or send in the troops to
that's
put them
going
down.
to keep them
Whatever you
happy.
do, act quickly before the riot becomes a rebellion.
Siedlung wird belagert. Stärke und Ehre.
Say, talk about regions that are going to be hard to hold. Whoa, there's apparently a lot that is trying to render right here. Oh no, gosh. Whoops. You can't cross because of their fleet. That's a bummer. Head that way. So we've got trade port. Rapes. Couple of towns that can be developed. Enemy farmland, which is still theirs because they are on it. Barracks. Report. Sultan's Observatory. Admiralty. Great Arsenal. And because it is so important, we're going to ring the whole place in a great big beautiful city. Set of rings. Ring 4 all around the whole place. We'll fix that. Don't you worry. We'll fix that income in no time. Oh. With the exception of Greece, the Turks are officially driven out of Europe. Which, you know, to the people of Southern Europe, old boss, same as the new boss. But I like being that boss. So Austria's in control.
The ruling classes have written a letter of demands to your national leader as they are unhappy with the current government. Failure to comply will lead to an organized rebellion against you. Acquiescence at this stage could lead to further demands. Where exactly will you draw the line?
So let's see. Ugh, at some point I gotta fight Venice. I'm not looking forward to that. And I gotta fight Poland. But I have half of the victory regions that I need. I just need to grab a few more. Ugh, Venice and I get along, though. Yeah. Super friendly.
Truppen auf die Schlacht vorbereiten! Sieg! Männer, vorwärts!
Fortunately, though, even though I've got Istanbul, I will probably never be master of the Aegean. Those Ottoman ships, they're just too numerous, they're too good, and I'm still landlocked. I don't have a navy at all. And I could get there, but...
Wie kann ich euch dienen? Euer Lordschaft?
Just get close. I just want eyes on that territory and whether or not it's something I'll be able to snag. Can I go in quick and quiet with a simple army, or is this going to become a whole thing? Alright. I do want to figure out what that crash was. I will be right back, so you'll have to look at my empty chair for just, call it 2 minutes. BRB.
Rioting has broken out in this region as the lower orders have become too unhappy. You must either appease the rioters by lowering taxes or send in the troops to put them down. Whatever you do, act quickly before the riot becomes a rebellion.
I couldn't actually find anything knocked over, so I don't know what happened, but it was it doesn't seem like it's a problem. Oh gosh, they really damage the heck out of things when they riot on it. Like, good heavens.
Majestät, bewege mich zu neuer Position. Tauche unter.
Oh, it's a token force. But I definitely can't just march off with this army and be like, see ya, I'm off. That would be a great way to get a uprising that would cost me this region.
Marsch! Weitere Befehle? Truppe! Warten noch weitere Befehle!
Oh my gosh, even without... I can't do it.
Wird erfüllt.
I want that guy out of here. A war with Denmark, the United Provinces, Russia, and Prussia. Jeez. They're pretty friendly. They have Saxony as a protectorate. Bavaria's. Ugh, gosh, I really need to get rid of. Really need to get rid of Prussia so that minor powers who they have as protectorates will all just or rally to my banner. That's the other option. That's plan B. Still being built. Now, finally getting somewhere with them. Oh. Oh. Alright, so not necessarily my cleverest gameplay. It was a little overeager earlier. Some unnecessary rebellions. Wasted time marching and counter-marching. Should have played a little smarter. But the realm grows. Austria stretches from the Black Sea to the Baltic Sea. From the Aegean to the Atlantic. I mean, North Atlantic, but still. That was weird. What the heck was that, Venice? We're still allies, right?
Rebellions grow in strength over time, the more they're left unchecked. Always act quickly in these instances, otherwise the uprising may capture a region.
Oh no, Portugal! Boo! Oh god, I'm gonna have to go crush them or else, otherwise they're gonna go attack Sofia, and that'll be the end of that.
Leichte Beute! Niemand wird uns besiegen!
It's fine. I'll be back in one turn.
Männer, erwarten Befehle!
I just cannot win. Resistance, foreign occupation, people in government. Do I have that many people in government that are just making the poors unhappy? Harsh reputation. Harsh reputation. +2. I do have that many people in government making everyone unhappy. Well, okay then.
Yes, sir.
We can finally start getting some howitzers. Beautiful.
Sir!
Suche Deckung.
Trouble is, all those ministers are really good. Big picture, I like them in the jobs they're in. But they are killing my relationship with the working class in my empire. Like, the disconnect between them and the rich is crazy. I would tax the rich more in this game to make up the difference and just stop taxing the poor altogether, except it kills economic growth in your states. Like, raising taxes on the wealthy really sucks extra money out of the villages each turn. And you need them growing, not shrinking. Like, you'll get more money now, but 30 years from now, you're going to be kicked in the teeth.
Acquiescence at this stage could lead to further demands. Where exactly will you draw the line?
Vorwärts! Marsch!
Already, the income is growing here. Education, ports, roads, enlightenment, taxes, but positive growth. I don't have any grenadiers yet. Could get some Hungarian grenadiers.
Vorwärts! Marsch!
Need to be able to free up this army so that it can come down and start working on Greece. I mean, it's an obsolete army full of provincial units and really crappy cannons, but look what I'm up against, right? This is a joke. I need to waltz into Greece.
Wie kann ich euch dienen? Meine Augen hören euch.
Darn.
Wie kann ich euch dienen? Ich diene
Euer Lordschaft? Die Lizenz zu töten. Tod wird ein Mysterium.
Now, to be fair, I've not tried to accomplish with the pen what I haven't yet done with the sword. So let's just see how they're feeling. I didn't think they would like that, but you never know. I'm in a weird situation where I don't have anything I can really spend money on. I suppose I could build walls in a couple places, but like... Big national prestige jump? Sure, why not? I'll take it. Alright, let's see here. What does Venice keep doing? Never know what they're doing back there.
Rioting has broken out in this region as the lower orders have become too unhappy. You must either appease the rioters by lowering taxes or send in the troops to put them down. Whatever you do, act quickly before the riot becomes a rebellion.
Bereit machen und Befehl erwarten. Erwarten Befehle.
So his Jughead is canceling out his harsh reputation. Okay. He's killing me with the lower classes. He's actually a pretty good trick. He's making us a lot of money. Holy cow. Okay, so Mistress... Yeah, him being in the Justice Department is huge. A harsh reputation. Is there literally no one better that I could use? So status quo is bad for lower classes. That's good for... So he doesn't... At least he doesn't hurt them. Yes, I like having him in there, but I think I just gotta swap him out with someone else.
Seid gesegnet. Was wünscht ihr? Pfeil oder Messer? Wer die Wahl hat,
Oh,
zu
good.
euren Diensten.
Get that guy out of my life. And you! What are you doing?
Auftrag wird
Stop wandering around my lands.
euer Wille, euer Begehr.
Oh, alright. That finally put a stop to the conversions here. My, oh my gosh, I'm not 100% certain how to pronounce that. And I apologize to people in Hungary. I don't recognize that combination of letters. If they could ever pump out a missionary, that would be huge, because they are badly, sorely needed in this region. Ah. Ah. Could really use a missionary. I think that battle where they just refused to fight and cost themselves, like 1,200 guys just gone, and I suffered nothing. That had to be their like horns of Hattin moment, right? Like that just broke their back. Whoa. Oh. Oh my. Is Westphalia gonna take over the United Provinces?
Rebellions grow in strength over time.
Oh, what are we doing here?
Always act quickly in these instances, otherwise the uprising may capture a region.
Focus on the areas I really need. First European census, construction report. Alright. Another rebellion here. Bucharest, huh? And what? Church school. Let's get another place for the training of Catholic missionaries to spread the good word here in Southern Europe. I don't need Orthodoxy. I don't need Islam. And I mean, realistically, diversity is wonderful. But in this game, it causes huge stability problems. So I want it purged from my empire. Which was one of those sort of funny moments you hit when you get to like World War One and you realize, the Austro-Hungarians are trying to juggle a multi-religious, multi-ethnic empire at a time when states are increasingly embracing the concept of a nation and that each peoples deserves their own separate state. And the Austro-Hungarians are like, shh, like, no, because Hungary did not benefit from that involvement in the empire. Right? They were often shut out from power. And you had what then became Yugoslavia, which then broke apart, and along those similar lines, like they're all like, "Oh, like tell me more." And Franz just like, "Oh, no." So yes, eager to produce a homogenous religious cultural experience in my lands, not because it's what I truly believe in life, but just because the stability bonuses are awesome.
Für Gewinnen, Vaterland! Stärke und Ehre! Truppen, vorwärts! Männer, vorwärts!
It looks like Venice might have made a play for Athens and got beat back. Serves him right, trying to poach my lands out from under me.
Wie kann ich euch dienen?
Ja, my lord. Linke Seite, Marsch! Bereit und in Erwartung von
Ah,
Befehl.
finally.
Marsch!
Finally. A majority Catholic Brandenburg where I can remove the army and it doesn't immediately collapse into anarchy and strife. Now, we are going to upgrade the farms. I know that's going to cause some people to not be happy. We'll address that as we get to it. See, how are we doing on prestige? Who's in the lead here? Britain, not surprised. Big enlightenment bonuses. But look at that military. Oh. Yeah, but it does cause unhappiness. Ugh. Last one for the lower classes. Yeah. I got through every farm. It wiped out my treasury, but we got there. Yowzers. Oh, gosh, almost 11. I'll probably stop around then. Made some gains. Made some gains. Oh, man. That stinks. Clamor for reform, huh? No. Although I've never actually, like, I don't know much about what would go into it. I've never really bothered to, you know, never had to do any reforms. Sitting here with a gorgeous army. Oh, an attack on Poland. I am not ready. I would need to significantly beef up some of the defenses. First strike would be easy. It's the counterattack I'm worried about. And even then, I still have to press through and deal with Prussia, which, am I still at war with Prussia? What do they even care? Yeah, thought as much. Poland. Oh, nice. Alright. Well, got some new alliances. Got some new trade partners. We're making money. A lot of territory under my control right here. We're going to look to add to it in Greece.
Ihr Ergebens der Diener. Verlot! Legt sie weg! Unerschrocken, unbesiegt! Ja, my lord. Sofort! Bereit machen! Linke Seite, Marsch! Truppen! Warten noch weitere Befehle!
Just there we go. Oh, finally. Alright, I'm on my way.
Bereit machen!
We're going to stop off first in Bulgaria. Spain will give me naval shore facilities, which I don't care about. They want animal husbandry and 4-field crop rotation? Sorry. Figure it out on your own. Oh, Sweden is on a power move. Sweden. They just took Moscow. I mean, whenever I play Sweden, I actually prefer to expand into the New World. There's native territory and there's pirate territory, all of which can be created to make a new Sweden. But Russia never leaves me alone when I play as Sweden, and so I have to actually go east before I can go west.
Farms and fishing fleets you maintain, the more your population.
Alright, so what do we have here? Probably should do a coaching in for the happiness. And with that, the Mughal Empire is gone. Ooh, look at all these happy new farms dotting the landscape.
Bereit machen! Auf den Krieg vorbereiten! Weiter! Bereit und in Erwartung von Befehlen. Sir!
West Poland, West Prussia, East Prussia, and Poland itself. Ugh. I think I gotta get ready for this war. I also think I need like another field army. Because after I take Greece, I can leave an army behind to sort of keep track of Lower Europe, and it's definitely going to be my crap one. But then my golden army is going to probably have to get, transferred to where the action is. There. Yeah, I'm losing a little bit of cash, but I'm losing way more every time I have to repair something that was blown up by some frustrated individual. So then it's time to play Where Are the Poles?
Oh, ich sehe, hallo. Ohne gesehen zu wie Heimlichkeit ist mein Schild. Suche Schutz.
Beautiful stuff for it. Only 87. I think I gotta make do with the armies I already have. I'm not comfortable. Because, yeah, okay, I can field troops, but, after a certain point, you don't want your income to dip too much. That's keeping the seas cleaning.
There is a port in this region that has not yet been developed. Select the type of port to construct here. A fishing port will help your population grow. A trade port will provide
Britain
an
and
income
Spain.
from overseas trade. A naval port allows the construction of warships.
And that's what we're going to do. Austria's going to need a fleet. Let's begin the process of building a proper shipyard for the construction of military vessels.
Wie kann ich euch dienen?
Bereit machen und Befehl erwarten.
Greece got vines, craftsmiths, tenanted farms, and a trade port currently occupied.
Ich diene Gott.
Ballon? Truppen, vorwärts! Weitere Befehle?
Wow, they are happy with their people. Good heavens. Now, if I remember, Saxony is a protectorate of Poland, Lithuania. Yeesh. Yeesh. I really don't want, if I go to war, I really don't want Dresden getting involved. I mean, I'd have to leave behind a massive army to try and keep them under control. How am I supposed to attack into Poland? Ugh, forgive me. While also doing that. Plus, if Russia gets involved, like, I know they're currently getting just beat to pieces by, oh god, rebels have seized some of it. Actually, maybe Russia being involved isn't. Who cares? They're currently. Wow, the Maratha Confederacy does a lot of trade. Holy cow, that port is just... Alright, I have to think on this. The timing has to be perfect. And I think starting a new fight is probably not my best move. Not at the moment. I need to shore up some other things first. You know, Ottomans, it's not too late for peace. If you give me Greece. Greece and peace, it rhymes. That's how you know it's good. Ugh. Oh, man. So there's a big army there. It'll also depend on what there is in East Prussia. West Prussia is nothing. I could waltz in and take Gdansk on a song. But if, you know, the Poles can counterattack, then it becomes less easy. However, it looks like they're about to send off a big army. If they go and keep throwing themselves against Prussia, there's room for me at the table.
Siedlung belagert.
New town in Serbia. Let's see what Serbia got. That artillery fort. I wouldn't say no to the craft workshop. But that's going to make the lower orders unhappy. Meh. Good news is Catholicism's on the rise, so... I don't think I fully knew they were all hurt.
Sie werden verraten. Tugend und Tapferkeit sind unbesiegbar. Zu den Waffen!
Hmm. I can't get to them anymore, and they can't get to me, so I guess. Oh. That counts as part of the Greece territory. I like it. More wineries for my growing empire. Nice. We're adding more territory. Oh. Turns until surrender. One. Who's got Prussia under siege? It's probably Poland.
Bereit machen! Marsch!
Yeah, religious unrest is the other one that's killing me. Do what I can do. Can't do anymore. Not yet. They're not ready yet. All right. I think that's where I'm stopping. That just good expansion of territory. I got back Moldavia. I got back Serbia after a goofy. I got back Bulgaria. I got Bulgaria, and then I got it back. And I now have added Istanbul, that beautiful, beautiful city, and Athens. Now comes the re-Christianization of the region to promote stability and peace because I'm sick to death of putting down armed revolts. And then, yeah, I got to think hard about how I expand. I mean, I'm doing okay. I could have more territory, but whatever direction I decide to punch out into will, give me some opportunities. Venice has got to go. I hate it, but it's part of my mission tree. Venice has got to go. And frankly, Poland has to go. Poland is holding a huge chunk of land that I need in order to assert myself as the dominant sort of Central European power. It's not going to be Prussia. It's going to be me. And from there, I don't know. I could gobble up, a bunch of these little guys. Saxony, Bavaria. I already took Hanover. Württemberg and Westphalia are kind of sitting there. Each one of those is packed to the gills with soldiers. Ugh. I could try to build up a navy and do an attack into Turkey. I don't know. The universe will provide. Someone will declare war on me and I'll have to respond. And that'll net me territorial gains, I hope, if I win the war. Right now, I don't see a clear path forward. So many possibilities, but no clear mandate in any direction. Oh well. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed watching me stumble through as Austria. I'm continuing to get the hang of this. And yeah, hope you have a wonderful Thursday night. And I shall see you next week.